Well, hello there my gaming friends, this is your fabulous host v19 and this is part 25 of Brutal Doom version 19, and today I'm actually gonna talk about a pretty fucked up topic. I'm gonna talk about the also famous Japanese sex dolls, the lifelike sex dolls actually, and they are sold under the title of Deutsche Wives for some reason, I don't know why, but anyhow, it's obviously a Japanese term for sex doll, and the dolls are advertised as sold replacement for the real thing, and well, if you're grown up then you know what that means. And the thing is this, I have hated dolls since there's a movie called, or a movie series called Child's Play. So I have this kind of aggression towards dolls. I just hate them pretty much. I can't stand them. It doesn't matter if they are like porcelain or plastic, latex or whatever. I fucking hate dolls. But the thing is this, I took the liberty to actually check out the real thing, and oh goddamn, they are creep as fuck. I mean, there's like they have made them look as human as possible, and I don't know, it's just like you could probably make a horror movie based on them pretty much. And when I saw them, like I think there was some kind of introduction video from the makers themselves. They just show like how they can move and stuff. I think there was like he was one of the guys that actually made them in his like workshop, and then he showed like how like flexible and stuff they are, and I thought for myself, okay, this is great. What if they take like the skin from the dolls and place them on like a high-tech robot or something like that? I mean, that's a pretty creepy thought on its own, because I remember when I don't know if you guys familiar with Armitage 3, but it's actually a really good cyberpunk anime series. Anyhow, I don't remember which of the movies, but in one of the movies there's this scene when the big police dude, that's like the main character of the series, or I think he's just looking for someone, and then he ends up in a shop that sells pretty much sex robots. It's robots that looks exactly like humans, and yeah, you can figure out the rest by your own. And of course I started to think for myself, what if they just take the skin, you know, like I said earlier, from the Deutsche Wives dolls and just use it on a high-tech robot? Then tada, then you get exactly the same thing that you got in the Armitage movie. But the thing is this, that's just fiction, but this would be the real deal. And I don't know, I just don't like the whole, you know, thought of robot-like humans, especially not the kind that that you can, you know, get rinka-dinky with. And of course that raises a whole another, you know, range of questions as well, like the fact if you take once again Armitage 3, that's actually the name of one of the stars of the movie as well, a female robot police officer or undercover officer or something like that. Anyhow, in I think it's the last movie, she's actually able to have a child with the police guy that I mentioned earlier. And like I said, what if you could like actually have a child, you know, a child with a robot? How, I mean, that would mess up society so bad. I mean, it raises so many like moral questions, and at the same time, I mean, if you read the comments about Deutsche sex wives dolls and all that, I think most of the comments was actually from Japanese, but obviously, I don't know if this is true or not, but there are way too like few children born in Japan, and if they don't change it in like 30 years time from now, then well, the Japanese will be pretty much extinct. And I found it somewhat strange, but then I read like it was like a article written by some kind of I think he was like a mathematician, you know, mathematics, statics and all that, and he had some kind of mathematic formula that pretty much proved that the Japanese are screwed if they don't start making like kids right at this moment. But then I thought for myself, like, but all they have to do is to make like one child on like per 20 million people, then you get like 20 new million people. But oh well. To come to the actual point, this is not gonna help, you know, people in Japan getting children. These dolls is just gonna make it even worse, because I don't know if you have seen the Welcome to the NOK series, but the whole plot is pretty much a guy that's antisocial kind of person. He can't even get outside his own apartment, and as you might figure, if you can't even go outside your own apartment, then it's gonna be rather rough, you know, getting a girlfriend and getting a family. And the thing is this, that issue has grown over the years in Japan, so I think that's a big part of the whole, you know, not having kids happen. And once again, I don't know if it's true, but I read somewhere that 60% of the teenage and adult males in Japan doesn't have a girlfriend. Because there was like I think it was a Japanese documentary. I just zapped through the channels on the TV anyhow, and they interviewed like 5 guys, and they said like we spend most of our time like working, playing video games, or just hanging out with friends. So they had like zero interest whatsoever even having a girlfriend or starting a family. And the thing is this, it seems to be the pretty much same issue with the women in Japan. They are zero interested in getting a family as well. So you can imagine that these dolls combined with those issues and the I don't know if this is like a new kind of thing, but I read it also recently that the Japanese guys have virtual girlfriends now on like PC, 3DS and so on. So once again, they have no need for a real-life girlfriend. So, if, you know, if you combine the Deutsch wife doll with the virtual girlfriend thing, then there's like, I don't need a girlfriend, screw it, and I have like zero fucking need for a family. And this is, of course, a big society issue. And it's kind of funny how I started off talking about like sex dolls and end up with a deep political subject, but it's somewhat the same thing. They are combined in a way, and of course I'm starting to wonder like what the hell are the Japanese politicians doing to, you know, turn the whole thing around. But also I started to figure, because I have heard like so many different stories, like at first we are, no, there's too many humans on Earth, and then there's like, no, we need to be more. And then I started to actually think about it, and like there's not even jobs for everyone, and there's like people getting born into like misery. They have like nothing, you know, water, food, like any chance in hell to get like a decent life standard or anything like that. And of course then there's the environmental issue. I mean, if there's more humans, then Mother Nature is gonna get even more raped. So I don't understand all this like, oh, we need to get more kids and we need to like grow the world population. So I'm somewhat confused, to be honest, because wouldn't it be like better if there's fewer humans but more people have jobs, and we just don't pollute, you know, the earth as much. But I don't know, I'm not a politician, and I'm not like super, you know, knowledge when it comes to the how many humans would be the you know, best standard on the behalf of Mother Nature. But I honestly think that the less humans would be better. If you look on the world how it looks like right now, no matter if it's war or if it's like you know, environmental topics, because let's face it, the global warming is fucking its earth up. And so I mean it's hard to say really. And the whole thing with the sex dolls, that's just gonna make society even more fucked up if you ask me. Because it's just one step closer to the whole Terminator scenarium. And that's just like another of my biggest fears. What's gonna happen when the robots become so smart that they become superior to the humans and, you know, the people who actually created them from the very start. Then we got like Terminator, the real edition, going down, and then we are pretty much fucked. I don't know, I just don't like the thought of you know, smart artificial intelligence robots and humanoid-like robots. I mean, sure, it's cool until one of them tries to kill you. Then the fun is over. But I can honestly say that that's the way, that's the road that this is going. It's just a matter of time. Let's be honest about this. It's going to happen sooner or later. So it's just a matter like how many years from now before it's gonna become a reality. I would say something like 5 or 10 years. That's an honest guess, I think. It's not too like unlikely. But if you're thinking like, are you going to buy a Deutsch wife? Nope, because I don't like dolls, and honestly they are so fucking creepy. And I also noticed that they sell, for some odd fucking reason whatsoever, they're actually selling like child Deutsch wives. So that's like, nope, no pedophilia here, screw that shit. But if you guys wanna buy one, I'm not gonna judge you. It's your life, it's your options. But no go on my behalf. So that's my ranting about the Deutsch wives sex dolls. So I'm just gonna wrap things up. Like always, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and if you wanna comment on the actual gameplay or the Deutsch wives sex thing, then feel free to do so. So take care, people. This is v19 signing out. Bye bye.